Hello, homies. How you doing? Are you chilling? Are you vibing? You probably might hear from my voice. I'm a bit sick. This England weather is not for me. It's cool. We'll keep moving. Did you watch today's episodes? If you did, leave a thumbs up in the comments and let's get started.
And if you're feeling the vibe, make your woolly hat lean to the side. And if you're
Now, you can see in the title sequence, the picture is all burnt up and crisp. Whoever is the editor of Eastenders, they're just really taking a mick. They're just taking a mick now. I can't lie to you, homies. Today's episode was given a lot and nothing at the same time, which was kind of disappointing. Like, I literally expected more, but I just didn't get it. But tomorrow is the live episode, so they have to wow me tomorrow. We'll see. With this episode, I was actually irritated. I was more irritated than shocked or scared. I was more irritated. The fact that the characters was not taking this seriously. You're in such a serious situation. The building is burning. You could die. And none of them took that seriously. Mr. Good-looking Ravi is the only one I felt like in this episode actually took things very seriously. He was trying to help people escape, which he managed to do at the end, but at first they would really object to it, saying, no, let's just wait for the fire brigade. And it's like, why? So you can wait for the building to crash on top of you. Avani talking about the Queen Victoria bust being on the floor and if she's a real person. Does this matter right now? Or Alfie making a joke about how Stacey's got to pay for his dry cleaning. Do we need to talk about this right now? Freddie mentioning that Jean needs to really wee. Why are we talking about this, people? We are going to die. I don't care. Let's get out. And this is the one that really put the icing on the cake for me. Why is Sonia and Lauren sitting there eating chocolate ice cream? I'll pause. Why are you sitting there eating chocolate ice cream? You're both pregnant. Try and do something and scream for help. They didn't even scream for help. That's the worst part. They didn't even scream for help. While most in the serious situation was not serious, then we have Phil. Phil's depression literally took the better of him and he tried to definitely end his life today. However, Crow Lady already took the pium and used it on Ian. Phil didn't know this, so when he tried to use it on himself, there's no bullets. And thank goodness for us, but I'm sure it made him feel even more low. Now, this situation was really hard to watch. This is the only serious part of this episode. But yes, it was very hard to watch, to see Phil in such a state. I loved how Linda communicated with him. I literally did say that I hope Linda comes back to help Phil in my last review, and she did exactly that. Nigel tried his best. The one I'm clearly disappointed at is Grant. What was the point of Grant being there? He was very useless. He had no empathy, no sympathy for what his brother is actually experiencing. He just thinks, oh, get over it. It's just feelings. Yeah, again, like Linda said that Grant was stuck in the 80s and it clearly showed. He did not care. Or he just didn't know how to care, should I say. After Phil trying to empty the bullets in his head and there was no bullets to empty, Grant just grabbed the gun and he just left. He just couldn't take it. He just left and walked off. I'm very proud of Lynn and Nigel being able to sit and communicate with Phil. I'm even proud of Phil for being able to finally express himself and tell them what he truly feels. I'm happy how they handled the situation. They even called for professional help and Phil even sat and spoke to the professional nurse and they made a decision for him to go off to the hospital for him to get help. And that is the first step. And I'm proud of Phil because he felt like him not being strong is weakness and he took that first step. So well done to Phil. I hope that the storyline actually goes well for him from now on. We will see, but I move on back into the lack of seriousness of the other people. I don't usually pick favorite characters. I just think they're all okay in their own individual way. But however, I've decided today, Kathy's my favorite. Kathy's been my favorite for the last few weeks. She is not one to play with. After what they did to Keanu, she just come back a gangster. Honestly, Kathy was leaving no crumbs when it came to that Cindy. She didn't care, despite them both waking up in the whole crash together. She did not hold back and she said what she said and she meant what she meant. Again, I will quote Kathy. Cindy, you can't leave me here to die. Kathy, well, this is what your whole life has come to. Lying in the ruins of mess that you caused with no one giving a damn. My gosh, Kathy. Why does Kathy keep doing this? Kathy is just giving her more bullets. Last time I said she left her 8 feet under. I'm sorry. She digged her further down to 12 feet. This is why it's definitely confirmed. Kathy is my favorite. She does not care. She does not give a damn. She's giving it straight. The woman's a 70-year-old woman. Why should she care? Anyway, besides all of that, she did end up saving the Crow Lady, despite all of that, because she's not a murderous witch like she is, even though she did bust her in the back of the head. But we continue. Back to unserious seriousness. The fact that Stacey refused to leave the building until her and Martin communicates about their love life and their family life is just ridiculous to me. He's already risked his life to come and save you, and you are still putting in risk just to communicate about silliness right now. Can't we talk about this when we're outside in safety? No, she wants to stop and talk about it here. And Martin, you're so silly to sit here and entertain such a conversation. It's very unserious. I don't feel like they genuinely cared about their life. They must not have, because if that was me, I would be gone speeder than Speedy Gonzales. And this is why I don't like Miss Crow. The ungratefulness of this woman is so high. The paramedic said you should thank your mother-in-law for saving you because you would have died if Kathy didn't help you. And she said, thank her, no chance. Imagine. Is it because Kathy busted you in the back of the head? That's because you're a treacherous... I'm not even going to finish the rest of that sentence. This is when it definitely got creepy. My gosh, creepy, ratty, coward Reese just there coming in the woodworks. Sonia is now in labor in such a disaster and he comes from nowhere with his creepy self. My goodness. Do you know what? Thank God that bathtub fell on him. He's gone. We won't be seeing him again. Thank goodness. But what killed me was when Bianca nodded her head to confirm to Sonia that he has definitely passed away, Sonia said, good. Yeah, because he's a coward and a murderous... Words can't explain how disgusting this human was, honestly. The surprise visit of Sharon's mum is what really gave this episode a good highlight. That it was very beautiful to see her hosting her daughter to fight and save for her life, which is ironic because Phil's mum in his imagination was telling him to off himself, where Sharon's mum technically in her imagination is telling her to fight for her life, which is exactly what she did. She managed to fight and scream for help, and then Grant came and saved her. Of course, Grant came and saved her. What I wanted to talk about is, where was Teddy? Ain't she with Teddy Mitchell? Why didn't Teddy save her? But again, Grant was just really pointless. He's like getting ready to get in a cab to go and see Sharon after saving her. What about your brother Phil, who you witnessed almost commit suicide? Where is your care for him? Like, Grant is just so disappointing. I hope this character evolves. I really hope he does, so he can actually see the magnitude of what it is his brother is experiencing, what he's going through, and he some way be able to develop something to help his brother. Something. Stacey and Martin's almost at the finish line. I don't get what possesses people to want to communicate when their life is in danger, but he decided to stop to talk about their love life again, telling Stacey he loves her and he chooses her over Ruby. But that cost you your life. Now, he's not dead yet, but he might be because he's crushed underneath a pole. Honestly, today's episode was not spicy pepper at all, but it wasn't bad neither. But it was a whole lot of something and nothing at the same time. I can honestly tell you, a lot of it just irritated me. For example, honey, jump out the window. Why are you standing there having a little panic attack out the window? People need to hurry up and get out of the building. Why are you standing there? That was just so annoying. Jack made me laugh. Like, his first instinct was to call Denise to check if Denise was safe. Sorry, your daughter's in there as well, Penny. Why didn't you call Penny? His level of not caring for that child is high. Sonia, Lauren, and Bianca and Stacey and Martin are what is left inside the pub. So hopefully tomorrow's live episode, they manage to get out. But Sonia's currently, well, I say giving birth, she's currently in labor. So let's see what happens there. I really do hope they survive, but we'll see. So that's it for me. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, please. Help me build this up, and we'll continue tomorrow on the live. Bye.
And if you're feeling the vibe, make your woolly hat lean to the side.